strolling in the park, watching when the turn to spring. Walking in the dark, watching lovers do their thing. Ooh, that's the time. I feel like making love to you.
Screaming something like go, 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 go. Don't look back, just go, 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 go. Giving up ain't an option. No, 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 no. Don't look back.
My name is Lamont, and I am your host of Blended, a show that's all about artist creativity and collaboration. Today, we have some very, very, very special guests. Some really good friends of mine, the Emi Secrest.
Hello.
Applause, applause, applause. That's right. And to my far left, we have the Mackenzie, everybody.
What's up, y'all?
All right. So listen, first off, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here.
No worries.
Like,
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I am naturally a fan of both of you guys' music.
Thank
I know a lot of artists, but you're two that like is on several of my personal playlists.
That's what's up, man.
I appreciate the support, for real. Thank
Bless you.
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys been grinding. Like, you know, Mackenzie, I remember I first discovered your music when I moved out here, and you've been doing your thing. And Emi, we already know you just don't stop.
Come on now.
You just don't stop. She came
Don't
straight
stop.
from the
Get it,
Mississippi
get it,
River
don't
and
stop.
just been
Get it.
working.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's all right. All right. So listen, Blended, you know, this platform is just all about collaboration. So a lot of the singers that we have that come on the show, it's a lot of their first time meeting, and we paired them to do themes and work together. I thought it would be cool to have you guys here because you've already been paired doing your thing.
Come
on now.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you know?
So we're going to flip it up a little bit
Okay.
since we got Mackenzie and Emi here. Since you guys have already been performing and doing your thing, I want to first start off with, for those of you who didn't know, throughout the quarantine 2020, Emi hosted an amazing concert series every Tuesday. Like, did you stop was there
No.
every Tuesday? When did you start and when did you stop?
I started the first week of quarantine, and we went 32 weeks straight. Oof. We took one break. Why did we take a break that time? What happened?
I think it was the one time they started doing the curfew thing again.
Oh, yeah. It was like one time just to see like what the curfew was going to be. We took a break, and people still showed up. And so we just kept going, and we stayed safe. We didn't have any,
Masks were
problems
required.
or, you know. And so, it was really a safe space for just artists and creatives. My producer, Stanley Randolph, and I, we co-own the studio. So he was just so gracious to just say, like, whatever you need, I'm going to help you. And shout out to him and Crazy Mike, our sound engineer.
Yeah.
We literally had like a mini arena outside. We ran Pro Tools, and I just really wanted to show creatives that you can really take what you have and make something magical out of it. It's just really looking at what it is that you actually have. A lot of times I feel like as artists, we like, I don't have this, but I literally just networked across. Yeah. And in doing that, shout out to Issa Rae for that advice. And in doing that, that's where Live from the Studio was birthed. And I'm just, the community that we've created is just, it's loyal and it's solid, and it's the same types of energies that have gravitated towards each other. So I love it. That's the beautiful surprise of 2020 for sure.
Yo, no, I love it. I mean, I came to Tuesday nights for like, I think it was like 2 months where I was there every Tuesday.
I appreciate the
Tuesday
support.
night. But just seeing some of the people you guys have, from Style to Alec to Duran to who's some others that was out there with you guys?
We had Isaiah J, we had Tanika Simone, we had Jesus, it was so many weeks. Everybody.
Kenyon Dixon.
Kenyon Dixon. Shout out to Kenyon Dixon.
Yeah, that was election night. I didn't make it that night.
It's okay. But people still pulled up. We had Rose Gold. We had
T-Nav.
Yeah, T-Nava.
T-Nava.
Shout out to him. We had the Wayne Lindsay, like
Yes.
a living, walking legend. we had Lake. I've just literally people that I have really just made a connection with, like a solid connection with. I wanted to be able to share my platform with them, and I wanted to treat them the way that I'm treated. Like they had the band play for them, they had Pro Tools, they had the full treatment, because I just feel like other artists can be good to other artists, like,
come on now.
and if I have to set the standard, then so be it. It's like, it's okay. Stuff doesn't always have to go left. Like, you can show up, the band can know your music, the audience can be amazing, you can make bread, you don't have to show up and sing for free. It's just like, I just want to create a different narrative in our industry, even as independent artists. Like, you don't have to get the short end of the stick. You just don't.
Yeah. Emi, I asked Mackenzie earlier what was his favorite song to sing from the Tuesday night sessions. Emi, what was your favorite song to sing? So before we get into yours, in honor.
Oh, good idea.
We're gonna set the vibe right.
Well, for those of you that don't know, Sage is to clear out, whatever space. Not that anything needs to be clear, but you just don't know. You can never be too sure.
There's a lot of energies in here.
Help us, Holy Ghost. So, yes, I love the smell of it. Like, sometimes you associate smells or you associate colors with different things. For me, when I smell sage, it reminds me that God is present and I'm safe. But it was really put on my heart at my birthday. We went to the desert and we were all streaming. You don't smoke, do you? I was like, you don't smoke. It ain't no way in hell you smoke weed. You can't take this. But it's a song called "Have You Been Making Out Okay?" And we used to call somebody up, and it's just whoever I was vibing with. Like, I didn't know any of these people, and I would just go out in the audience, and whoever I was vibing with, I would just call them up to the stage, and I would ask them how they were doing. And then I would ask everybody in the audience to just bless them with money. And I know that, like, I have, like, power and influence. Like, I know people look up to me. And so I want to use that for good. You know what I'm saying? I want us to really, like, be a community and not just say we're a community. I really wanted us to really look out for each other. And so that was my favorite part of every Tuesday, just looking for who we could bless, who we could let know that, like, yo, as Black queens and Black kings, like, we're not just trying to take from you.
I missed the offering.
Well, honey, it might have been one of them 2 months you didn't come.
Yeah, see, that is. See? Got to come every week.
You got the
That
stay
was at
ready.
election
Got to
night.
come every week.
You've been making out okay. Oh, have you been making out okay? I wanna know, have you been making out okay? Ooh, have you been making out okay? Yeah.
I love that.
It's Al Green, and it's just really just saying, like, yo, how you doing?
We here.
Like, how are you doing? Let me turn it on you. How you feel?
Man.
How are you making out?
I'm good. I'm almost done. We've been doing this. It's been a hard, long weekend. So I'm good. Y'all are here. I'm feeling the vibe.
You feel good?
I do feel good.
Good. How's your heart?
It's good. It's good. It's actually a little overwhelmed. I think I'm overwhelmed. Like, putting this on, and everybody who's been a part of it, it's just been a lot of love. We had the shift, we had some battles, we had all type of things, but God really showed out. So I'm
Yes.
That's beautiful.
I'm happy you're okay.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. I give a fuck. I really
Come
do.
on.
That's what's up. Mackenzie, what's your story, brother?
My story, well, how much time do you have?
Listen, Bishop,
Come
this is 2 minutes.
Come on.
Look.
3 minutes.
Moved out to Cali to become a songwriter. That was always my dream. I actually didn't want to be out front. And I got introduced to some very dope producers, Monty Newble and Tim Stewart, and they actually produced my first EP. And their, message to me with writing with them was like, look, man, you got a unique sound, and your best bet to try to get it across to people is to deliver it with the gift that you have. So I did that, and it's just been riding that wave ever since of I'm kind of fortunate where I've been blessed to get paid to sing for a living, and that allows me the freedom to spend the bulk of my time creating. Yeah. So I actually just opened my own studio right before this quarantine hit. Thank you, Lord. So yeah, It's a blessing. It's a blessing. But that's it.
All right. Well, I know I saw somewhere that you work with Prince's backing band.
My friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about that, man.
Man,
That's legendary.
this some research. No, it's a
Did not.
it's a blessing. It's a blessing, honestly. That kind of happened out of nowhere after, Prince's unfortunate passing. Rest in power. I went on the road with a symphonic tribute to Prince, and I was performing his songs in front of an orchestra in like different places around the country. And that was really dope. That was a beautiful opportunity in itself, because I never got the opportunity to really perform his music like that. So that was dope. And I just so happened to be playing with one of the New Power Generation's bass players, Andrew Goucher. And he took a video that somebody from the MPG saw, and they called me and emailed me because my mama didn't raise no fool. My name ain't Boo Boo. Just because the email say this is the MPG and we want you to come do something, I thought somebody was trying to spam me. Wow. So it took like a while for them to actually get in contact with me. And then once we finally connected,
You almost missed your blessing.
right, being paranoid, folks, read your emails. But they flew me out to Minneapolis in the dead of the Minneapolis winter. I wasn't prepared for that, and I met all the guys in Flight Time Studios, the legendary Flight Time Studios with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis Studio.
Wow.
And the rest was pretty much history. We performed a few shows that week, and they were like, "We want you to be in the band." And I still pinch myself every time I'm around them, man. It's, they're referred to or some people might refer to them as a backing band, but that's not how Prince treated them, and that's not what they really contributed. Like they were his band. Like they were there when he was writing the songs. They were jamming with him. And if you get to sit down and talk with Sonny Thompson about teaching Prince how to play guitar, because that's the reality of it.
Wow.
And then you sit and talk with Levi about how they would come up with certain licks and practice and stuff like that. I feel like a kid in a candy store every time I'm there. It's dope.
That's lit.
Mackenzie is just
That's
the
lit.
shit. Y'all better wake up.
That's lit.
Ain't too many people that could.
If you give us
do
one
that.
like jewel that you got from them, or one bit of advice or one story that you can share.
Man, well, I won't share anything that they've shared with me about the God Prince, but one thing that they always say that he did was he was himself. He was always authentically Prince, on stage, off stage. Like even the way you would see him dress, and that changed throughout the years. But he'd go like that to the store or like to get something to eat. Like he was always true to who he was, regardless of the vibe. And I took from that, let your energy set the tone. Don't let other people's energies change yours.
I just wanted to take a moment to shout out our sponsor, Disctopia. Disctopia is a platform that's created for content creators like myself. Whether you're an artist, a podcaster, Disctopia is the way. They're an ad-free, commission-free platform that's all about the small guy and is black-owned. Get into it, Disctopia.
So for our next segment, y'all ready for the next segment?
Let's do it.
All right. It's time for Set the Mood. Y'all ready to set the mood?
Let's set it.
All right. And we already got the mood set with the sage. So now that the vibes is right, let's go ahead and get the mood. So for this next game, I'm going to give you a situation. All right. And you have to tell me what song you would play for this particular scenario. So,
Okay.
Oh Lord, okay,
All
that's
right.
cool. That's
Okay,
cool.
I can
Y'all
do
ready?
that.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
less stress than
Hey,
all right. So let's set the mood, ladies and gentlemen. You ready?
We need some wine.
Here we go.
right.
We ain't got no wine. We got some yak back there.
No,
though.
no, yeah.
Well, Lord,
Have you been making out okay? All right. So, you and a producer have been working on the project for weeks. You finish up the last song, and a producer call you and tell you that his hard drive crashed and your entire project is gone. What record are you gonna put on? Set the mood.
I hate you so much right now.
I was thinking that. I was literally thinking that.
Hey, what else?
I haven't gone through that with a whole project, but I have done a whole session and then walked out the booth to hear back what we just did and computer crashed and he didn't have it on auto save. It's a terrible feeling.
I would throw shit.
Oh, I left. I left, and that song never got recorded. I left.
I'm so sorry.
Lord, it's not a good
travesty.
Oh wow! All right, we're gonna pray that never happens.
Yeah.
All right,
I
amen.
cannot believe we thought of the same song. I swear that was in my head. I was like,
Y'all blended.
Come on.
Y'all blended.
you so much.
Y'all blended. Y'all blended. All right. So next question.
All right.
You've been on the road touring 6 months. You ain't seen your bae. You get back home. You walk in the door. After 6 months, ain't seen your bae on the road. You see your bae. What song are you gonna play? 6 months, gone, on the road. Bae is right there. You walk through the door.
I'm not the kind of artist that be playing. It ain't gonna be no music. Do you hear me? It's gonna be straight fucking. Are you kidding me? I'm not playing shit.
She said, I don't want to hear nothing but the sound.
That ain't me.
What
What are we listening for? We ain't been around music on the road. I'm not. Look, let me tell you. We was outside. They were like, "Do you guys want to warm up?" I was like, "We don't do that."
We just go.
I'm not the type of singer to be singing unnecessarily when it's time. But when it's 6 months, first
6
of
months.
all, my partner would never allow that to happen.
Yeah,
that's,
you
would
got to
never
get
be mine.
somebody
You
getting
done have your
flowed
ass
out
on
or
the road.
flowed in.
Lord
Or I'm
Adams,
flying.
get-
But
how
if
you
for
get
whatever
on.
reason you can't make it, I don't play shit. Be ready.
Ooh. This sound like Tyrese. Straight.
I don't want to hear Tyrese. I wanna-
Just be no.
You ain't
I'm
never
a
heard
old
his song straight effing? Don't say the
I'm a
word.
fan, no.
Okay, never mind. What about you,
No
Mackenzie? Are you
disrespect.
going? You got a record?
Lord, 6 months. You know, 6 months.
6 months.
He's not gonna last 6 months. It's no way. He wouldn't even be in this scenario.
It's an international tour.
These are
You've been
big
gone.
facts. 6 months.
He's boosted. Somebody getting flued out.
Yes, several people at 6 months.
Borders closed.
Borders closed. We can sneak them in.
Come on, we know people in our places.
Lord,
Make it happen.
see what's terrible is this. There's a few songs that actually come to mind, but I can't sing those songs no more because we don't play those artists' songs no more.
Oh.
Everybody,
Can we get a pass just for this one?
No.
You know,
Dang,
I really
I
can't, man. And it's the one, and that's you know.
Your mind's telling you no right now. Your mind is telling you no.
And I'ma listen.
It's telling you.
I'ma listen. I'ma listen.
Balance.
You know, I'ma listen.
Balance.
You ain't trying to disrespect,
But
hurt
you know what,
nobody,
though?
right? You don't want to disrespect nobody.
I would probably come in the door on some old school. I probably hit it with, I want you the right way. I want you, and I want you to want me too. Want you to want me, baby, just like I want you. And if she ain't naked at that point, then I'm
Cheers to that. I almost look. You my brother, but
Look at-
goddamn,
look
I
at
almost shit.
no, yeah.
What are we doing? What are y'all trying to?
I got one more for you. Y'all ready?
Okay.
This one's a little bit more family friendly. So here we go. It's Sunday morning. All right. That means you just got back on Saturday night. Y'all did all that work.
All right.
Sunday morning. You wake up to the smell of breakfast and the sound of your mom getting ready for church. You can hear her humming, and she's looking for her favorite shoes. What is she playing?
Oh wow.
On Sunday morning,
Sunday morning.
I'm gonna give you two scenarios. What I wish she would play on Sunday morning, and I'm gonna tell you what she was actually playing on Sunday morning. Can I do that?
Okay.
So
she
growing
can't
up,
be late, though.
I wish my mama would have played on Sunday morning "Golden Time of the Day" by Frankie Beverly and Maze. You know, some shit like that. You know, something like that. What my mama played on Sunday morning was "He's in on time."
Come on now.
Come on, Dottie.
Mr. Man, Mr.
Yes, he is. Oh, on time, God. Yes, he is. Job said it may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. I say he's an on time God. yes, yeah. Like,
Yes,
I'm from
Lord.
the country,
That's
so
it.
you know they
That's
play
it.
stuff
That's
like
Lord.
that.
That's it.
I want them to be
Lord.
cool though and play like some Womack or like
Oh, Sunday morning. Emi?
yes, that's what I'm doing for my kids. Then we,
Look.
goddamn, we gonna have
He
wine.
said he can't get
Church?
the church. Can't he say, can
Mother on the
you get
motherboard,
one of
Bobby
Man,
Womack.
she could have
one
let
of
me
them.
hear that golden time of the day, then I would have went and said hallelujah. You
Come
know,
on
what I'm saying?
now.
It would have been cool. Just give me a little ooh. You know?
little bit.
A little bit.
I
little
love you,
bit.
mommy. No disrespect. You did good.
That's it. That's it. All right. So,
It probably was the same song she just played, or you know, I come from a quartet household, so it'd be some quartet playing. Might be something like Sunday morning. Might be on my way home. Oh, on my way home. On my way home.
Oh, on my way home.
On my way home.
Oh, on my way home.
I need you to fix it, Jesus. Fix it like you
said
you would.
Come on.
Like that. Come on now.
Mackenzie, I have not heard that in like
Wow.
forever.
That's my heart. That's my heart. The quartet, yeah.
My
I
granny
love
be
how
like
y'all
that.
just, and y'all have not sung that before
Oh,
together?
no.
No, sir.
Yo, you jumped in like that was something y'all do all the time.
Like something people need to know. Me and Mackenzie
on.
never practice. We do not, even on Tuesdays.
It's a vibe.
We literally show up and
Wow.
just sing.
It's a vibe.
And
I
I
love
love
it.
it because
We speak the same musical language.
We do.
So that allows you, you know, when you're working from the same vocabulary, you kind of have an idea of where someone's going to go, where they might end up, and you try to meet them there and make something magical when it happens.
wow.
so good.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
Can that happen with me?
I'm sorry, the group is closed. We don't have any more, like, and honestly, I don't do groups.
So, Emi,
Okay.
I know you stay working. You stay booked, whether you are singing for someone, working on your own project, doing shows. So tell us how you got started.
Well, I got started by just moving, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I just decided that music was something that I wanted to do, and I was very fortunate to have a village that supported that. So, and they still support that. It's just like, what do you want to do? And then it's like everybody around me is like, okay, whatever it takes to make that happen, that's what we're going to do. And that's literally an example of people just pouring into me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now you've done some background vocals before for some big names.
Yeah.
So who are some of the big names that you've worked with?
Oh, I hate saying this. I'm gonna say it for you because it's a show, but
Well, it's about blended, collabing. So even as an
Right.
artist, you collab with these artists and you had to blend
yes,
your
I
voice.
love everybody. You know, I love everybody. So it ain't no shade. I don't mind telling you. My first artist that I started
She's just a
touring
humble
with-
queen.
My first artist I started touring with was Macy Gray. She hired me at 20. And she
First, how did you meet Macy?
I
How did that
didn't
happen at
meet
20?
Macy Gray. Like, let me tell you. Prior to my first audition was when I went to audition for Kanye. Like and I was like a little salty that I had to audition because everybody in that motherfucker knew I could sing. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? But I went, I was like, whatever, I'll do it. And so she, at 20, I got my first world tour off of a referral. I was in LA literally for a year. Like a week after my year mark, I got the call.
Wow.
And I had negative $27 in my account when I got that call. I had to call my daddy and ask him to give me some stuff so I could go to Walmart and get like the little travel supplies.
Get a little fresh, get
And
ready.
he sent it like he always do. Daddy, we love you. And seriously, from Macy, I stayed with her for 5 years. Wow. She took me to 46 countries in those 5 years. And it was so weird because other artists would try to get me to come work for them. And I stayed loyal to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I was heavier. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any experience in the industry, but she saw something in me just through a video, and she was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with her. And so in return, I returned that, and I stayed by her side. And then after her, I decided I didn't want to sing no more. I didn't want to sing background anymore. Yeah. So I stopped singing background, and that's when my EP Fearless came out. And then I started doing spot dates. I was with Leona Lewis for like 2 years. She was very, very good to me. And then after that, it was just like spot dates. I've done spot dates with everybody. I've sang with Christina Aguilera. I've, of course, I was with Kanye for a year. I've sang with Brandon Jenner. I've opened for him. I've written for him. I hope that's enough people. Cause
What was your favorite gig?
my favorite gig is mine.
Come on.
I mean,
now.
yeah. Well, obviously, but from supporting other artists, what was your favorite? One that, or the one that was had the most teachable lessons?
Macy Gray.
Macy.
For sure. She, a lot of artists are very insecure in a sense of they know that you're good, but they don't want everybody else to know you're good.
Mm-hmm.
She was the complete opposite from the very first show. Without her really hearing me sing like that, you know what I'm saying? She gave me a spot in her show. I used to sing Creep by Metallica. And she really pushed me to just do obscure covers that like nobody would know, so they wouldn't judge me. You know what I'm saying? They had no choice but to just listen to what I was given because they didn't have nothing to compare it to. And I thought that was brilliant. Wow. And I really started doing that. Like I had a residency at Sayers on Thursday nights, like their rock nights. And I really just made it my business to separate myself so that I could be different.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've noticed about you. That's actually the first time I seen you perform was in Sayers. And I remember being wild. I was like, yo.
Thank you.
She's amazing. You had the bob. You was rocking the bob back then.
Yeah.
Come on, Bob. Bob
And
the
you
lead.
just, the energy that you gave was just amazing. I wasn't used to like artists like just giving a full show. You give a full show. That's the one thing I love about you.
I think that comes from Memphis, though. Memphis is just like the perfect breeding ground for greatness. I really feel like I went to a performing arts high school. Okay. And like my
What school?
I went to Overton High.
Okay.
Shout out OHS. And I remember being in the 9th grade and we had camp. We had like a choir camp because we had to like, you had to read music. You had to sight read. It was just like a different type of breeding. And like if you sang sharp or flat, it was like the end of the world. They would like embarrass the hell out of you in front of everybody.
I couldn't have went there.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like extreme focus is what you needed to be around these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I think being around that prepared me for what I'm going. Like it's just like you know that you have one chance to represent your brand.
Yeah.
You know, and so for me, if I already know that I have everything else going against me because I'm not like a mainstream artist, am I really gonna set myself up to lose? Hell no. I'm finna give you a full show so that you can see what it is that I'm doing, and then you can judge that accordingly.
So for our last game, it's one that we created here at Blended, and it is called Hook the Deck. So what this game is, it tests how your versatility, like you say, you guys just jump into it and can vibe and switch it up. So we're gonna just see how versatile you guys are.
All right.
So
Let's do
the
it.
way this game works is that you're gonna pull a card. So pull your card.
Do I look at it?
Yeah, look at it. Make sure you know it.
Yeah.
Okay, pull a card. Oh, yeah, it was just sticking out. Why not? You know it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now that you have your card, the next thing you have to do is you're going to pick either a singing style or a genre. And so you will have to...
I lied. I thought I knew more of this than I did. I ain't about to go out like that.
All right.
I ain't about to do it.
Let's go again.
Right there. Come on, Lord. Give me some help.
Help him, Lord.
Nope.
My laugh takes me out every time.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
All them daggone words in that chorus. Nope.
Okay. All right.
I promise I'm a singer, y'all. I'm not-
Okay.
I'm not
All
doing
right.
that.
It's all right. It's all right. Okay. All right.
Is it any more love? Now see, I'm gonna do that just to be funny.
What
Okay.
is it?
All right. All right. There we go. All right.
Do you want to switch?
I don't know that one either.
Oh my.
All right, so now
Do you know that one?
I know the chorus.
I'm done.
now you have to pick either a. Hold on, let me get this right. All right, so either the genre is going to be your orange, and the blue is style. So either you can pick a singing style or a genre.
When you say singing style, please elaborate.
So a style could be. So I'll give you an example. It could be chopped and screwed. It can be New Jack Swing. Different styles.
Okay,
of
I'm gonna go with
singing.
the genre.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be safe.
What about
Had
you,
a few
Mackenzie?
glasses of wine, guys.
I'm gonna go with the genre too.
Okay.
Just wanna make sure.
All right. So they're gonna go with genre.
Oh no, I meant style.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Mackenzie.
whatever. We're going with the genre.
I mean, y'all not singing together, so this one.
Cool,
So you
good.
going with?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pretty easy.
Okay.
Oh, see,
going with
I
style
should
or
have went with
genre?
genre. I'm gonna go with genre.
Okay.
Cause I feel like that'll be funny. Let's see.
You can't change this one now.
I know. I gotta stick with it, whatever
Alright.
it is. Oh, that's hilarious.
All right. All right. So let us know. We'll start with Emi. What is your song and what is your genre?
My song is Summertime,
Okay.
and my genre is R&B.
Oh, okay. 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 The Lord was on your side.
You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
No.
Let's hear a little bit, Emi.
Oh, we have to.
You
sing
have
it.
to sing. That's the,
Yeah.
That's the game.
How is it again?
But I thought we were gonna hear. You are really tickled. Oh my gosh. Okay, R&B, summertime. Summertime, and the living is easy. The fish are jumping. Summertime, and the cotton is high. Your mama is rich, and your daddy's good looking in the summer. It's the summertime. We feeling fine. Ooh, it's the summertime.
That's a buck.
Come on now.
Okay.
You might have to redo that. You might have to redo that like that.
Ooh,
If I
That's
remember
cool.
it.
Yeah.
that was lit.
Well, we got the tape.
You need to
loaded.
record that. That
Come
was
on now.
lit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, off the
That was
dome,
a
little
bop.
wine, feeling fine in the summertime.
All right, Mackenzie, what you got, brother?
I got no scrubs,
Wow. All right.
and the genre is jazz.
Ah. All right.
Yes.
There we go.
Buckle up, kids.
Loaded.
No, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub, the kind of guy that can't get no love from me. I don't want no scrubs, no scrubs. No, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub's a guy who can't get no love from me. Mm. No, 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 no. Boom. Because that's how you do the jazz joint.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. I love it. I love it. To close it out, we're at the end of our set. You guys had a particular cover song that you guys used to do at the Tuesday sets. You mind going ahead and blessing the audience and closing us out?
Sure.
We do
Blend it
something
down.
Strolling in the park, watching when the turn to spring. Walking in the dark, watching lovers do their thing. Ooh, that's the time. I feel like making love to you. That's the time.
That's the time.
I feel like making dreams come true. Oh, baby.
When you talk to me, when you're moaning sweet and low. When you touch me,
Yeah.
when your feelings start to show. Oh, oh, oh. time. That's the time. Like making love with you. Ooh, that's the time. It's the time. I feel like making dreams come true. Oh, baby.
Sexual chocolate.
I be like fucking mesmerized when this nigga be singing. I can't sing. I be like thrown off. I be like, Mackenzie, you sound so good.
Get out here.
I'm just not used to it. You just right here, so close, you know.
Look.
The vibrations, you can feel it.
Y'all blend is lit. Y'all little
It's a
vibe.
blessing.
Y'all are.
Thank you. Shameless plug. We actually have an EP that's actually by the time this is out, I'm sure the single will be out by then. Can't get enough.
Can't get enough of your love.
Can't get enough of your love.
Check that out.
And I'm sure.
And many more.
Yeah, and I Fucks With You is out right now.
Go get that.
We
Go
didn't
get
talk
that.
about that, but I'll talk about it now. I have a single. It's called I Fucks With You.
When it come out?
It came out on December the 11th.
Come on now.
Hey.
Get that.
All right. So, and Instagrams, social.
At Emi Secrest, EMISECREST.
What's my social? I think it's at Mackenzie's Mind. That sounds about right. Let's go with that. And it's MACK for all y'all people out there, not MAK.
CK.
All right. Well, listen, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like
Thanks
real
for
talk.
having
This was
us.
fun. Like
Yeah,
this was
it's
lit.
cool.
It was fun.
This was lit. Y'all are a vibe. I love it.
Thank you.
Bless.
Y'all need a podcast or something.
That could be cool. That's right.
Podcast. I just wanted to sing, like, I just want to be on the stage.
Come on now.
Like, I love singing. I'm ready for this COVID shit to end so we can be on the stage, period.
That's where we belong.
I mean, it ain't stopped you before.
well,
I know, but we can't travel, you know. We want to be on tour.
You can go to Texas.
No thanks.
I'm good.
Stay my ass in Cali, in my house.
Good.
Yeah, everybody, look, we the only ones who quarantining for real.
Lord.
Everybody else is
They just out.
They out.
Out and about. They can do it. They can have
Not
it.
I.
They can have it.
I love it. All right. Well, listen, much love. I can't wait to continue to hear this EP.
Yeah.
And let's keep creating, keep making magic, good vibes. Emi, much love. Mackenzie, love you, brother, man.
Love you too, man.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Have you been making out okay?
Go ahead and sing. Sing.
Oh, have you been making out okay? This ain't going in there, but have you been making out okay?
That's got to stay in there.